morning. How are you today? Welcome to a new class. Welcome to a new opportunity for you to continue improving your English, to continue getting better. Better and better, improve, that's the idea. And today is class number 1024. Me río. Me suena tan raro. Class 1024. ¿Será posible? And listen, if I fall asleep during the class, don't worry. Marta, if I fall asleep, and I'll wake up. Okay. I woke up at 2:30. The same thing happened to me last Sunday of last week. Today's Monday, by the way. For you, I don't know if it's Monday. For me, it's Monday morning. All right. I woke up at 2:30, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I turned on the television, hoping, because the television makes me fall asleep. The television is boring for me. Okay. But I turned it on, and presto, there was the Kansas City Chiefs against the Atlanta Falcons, American football. And I don't see American football very often, so I got interested and I completely woke up. Now I'm sleepy, but I don't think I'll fall asleep during this program. I don't know. I think nobody in the history of television has fallen asleep in front of the camera. Now I've fallen asleep on the radio. Yes, una vez me quedé dormido en la radio. Y seguí hablando, según el técnico de sonido. ¿Cómo lo haces? Estaba dormido. Okay, so maybe, how do you say, radio somnámbulo. All right, walking in my sleep. Un somnámbulo, decimos, he walks in his sleep. Anda en su sueño, o camina en su sueño. To walk in your sleep. I don't walk in my sleep. Do you walk in your sleep? No. Do you walk in your sleep? No. No. Does Victor walk in his sleep? No? Okay. But let's go. I want to do one more paragraph that I started yesterday and I didn't finish. Gain fluency. Page 67 in the middle. 595. Micro paragraph 595. I hope you've learned your lesson. Aprendido la lección. Es un escarmiento. It's interesting. Lesson is lección. Claro, lección has two meanings. Impartir una lección para que aprendas algo. Y darle una lección que nunca olvidará. That's a different type of lesson. Es un escarmiento. So similar to that. Now, te voy a dar una lección, te voy a impartir una lección. De inglés, por ejemplo. I'm going to give you a lesson. To give you a lesson. I'm going to teach you a lesson, enseñarte una lección, literalmente. Eso es el escarmiento. I'm going to teach you a lesson that you'll never forget. Never miss Monday classes again. The Monday class is the most important class. I'm going to teach you a lesson. And I hope you've learned your lesson. Espero que hayas aprendido tu lección, se dice en inglés, para el escarmiento. No vuelvas nunca a hacer eso. Don't ever do that again. Now that's to teach a lesson and to learn a lesson. Now, in la docencia is to give a lesson and to take a lesson or receive a lesson. Okay? To receive a lesson or to take a lesson. If I give you a lesson, you take the lesson or receive the lesson. That's teaching. But to teach a lesson and to learn a lesson is mother to son or father to son or to daughter. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Dice, I hope you've learned your lesson. Espero que hayas aprendido tu lección o la lección. I hope you've learned your lesson. I hope this is the last time you bring home a pet snake. Yeah. Or other animal from the woods behind the school. Why do they let the kids play in the woods? Okay. Apparently this is the mother or the father speaking to probably a little boy, not a little girl. Little girls don't pick up snakes. Little boys, yes. I grew up in Houston, in Texas and in Oklahoma. And in both places, there were garter snakes. Garter, como suena, con G, garter. Garter snakes son Pequeñas culebritas. And they were harmless. Harmful? No. Harmful is dañino. Harmless, inofensivo. Harmless. And there were snakes. And you could find maybe 5 snakes in one day. Yeah. If you take them home. You see. Now, in this case, this little boy, apparently it's a little boy. He goes to school. Yeah, the school. And behind the school, there's a forest or the woods. Se dice the woods cuando es un bosquecillo casi más urbano que rural. We say the woods, the woods. También Caperucita cruzaba the woods, not the forest. The forest es muy espeso y frondoso y grande. The woods son el bosque. Be careful in the woods. There are goblins and monsters and creatures. All right. Yes. In the woods. So behind the school, there's some woods. And the school, the kids, during their break, they go out and play in the playground. The playground is el patio recreo, the playground. But the playground is, you have the woods behind the playground, and the boys go into the woods. And the school doesn't do anything. It's not prohibited. And in the woods, they find snakes. All right. And so this boy apparently brought some snakes home as a pet. Pet is mascota. In English, we have pet and mascot. A pet is mascota, perro, gato, lo que sea. It's a pet. Mascot is el animal símbolo de un equipo deportivo. Oh, the mascot. The mascot. Some teams have un loro, some have un búho, some have un cuernilargo tejano. In Texas, it's a mascot. The mascot. All right. But in any case, I hope you've learned your lesson. I hope this is the last time you bring home a pet snake or other animal from the woods behind the school. Why do they let the kids play in the woods? Why do they let? ¿Por qué dejan a los niños jugar en el bosque detrás del colegio? Why do they let the kids play in the woods? Why do they let the kids play? Let me go. Let me see. Let's go. Let the kids play. No si let the kids to play. Why do they let the kids play in the woods? Yes. And don't bring snakes home anymore, okay? Don't bring home any snakes. Don't bring home any snakes. Don't bring any snakes home. No traigas a casa más culebras o serpientes. Don't bring any snakes home. Yeah. I remember these snakes. The garter snakes were green. And the grass is green. So sometimes sometimes a surprise, there's a snake. But we knew, the kids in the neighborhood, we knew that these snakes were harmless. Now, if you go to the creek, you can encounter water moccasins. Mocasines de agua, se dice. Water moccasins, these are poisonous, venomous snakes in America and in Oklahoma and Texas. But they're a water snake, not a grass. You don't find in the grass. They're always in the water. So if you see a snake in the water, be careful. It could be a water moccasin. All right. But in any case, I hope you've learned your lesson. I hope that you have learned your lesson. I hope that, quitamos that. I hope you have learned. Ahora, I hope, y usemos esta P de hope, de trampolín. I hope Piura, es una ciudad peruana, Piura. I hope you've learned, I hope you have, I hope you've learned your lesson. I hope you've learned your lesson. Yeah. I hope this is the last time. Espero que esta sea la última vez. I hope this is the last time you bring home a pet snake or other animal from the woods behind the school. Desde la bosque detrás del colegio. I hope this is the last time You bring home a pet snake or other animals from the woods behind the school. From the woods behind the school. Why do they let the kids play in the woods? I don't know. I don't know why they let the kids play in the woods. Kids will be kids. Prefiero niños revoltosos que niños demasiado obedientes. I prefer wild kids, hyperactive. I prefer hyperactive kids to the opposite. A kid who's perfectly obedient. Yes, teacher, perfectly obedient. I'm not convinced. Okay, Denise Johnson. Denise. La niña esta, Denise. Where is she? Where is Denise? I can't find Denise. I've lost Denise, Marta. Aquí está. Here she is. This is Denise Johnson. The story today is about her. Denise Johnson, she has a problem. Denise has a problem. And her mother, Nancy Johnson, solves the problem. Para eso son las madres, ¿no? Para resolver todo. All right. Now, last Monday, Denise Johnson was nervous. Fijaos en cómo se pronuncia nervioso. Nervous. Lo puedo decir sin, como ventrílogo. Nervous. Last Monday, Denise Johnson was nervous. She was in her ballet class after school. Yeah. If you remember, Denise Johnson, aquí está en su clasecita de ballet. En inglés decimos ballet. También en español se dice ballet. Okay. Ballet. And she was in her ballet class. She has ballet class, I think, twice a week after school. And last Monday, she was in her ballet class after school. And the teacher told her and the other students that a woman was coming to give them an examination on Thursday. Un examen de ballet. Viene una mujer de fuera. Yeah, she's coming to give them an examination on Thursday. The woman was from the American Academy of Dance, la Academia Americana de Danza, que pone la sello de aprobación. Okay. So, the teacher told Denise and the other students that a woman was coming to give them an examination on Thursday. The woman was from the American Academy of Dance. The exam was held every year, and all the girls who wanted to continue with ballet under the supervision of the academy had to pass the exam. You see, this ballet class in the school that takes place after school is affiliated with the American Academy of Dance. And so, in order for the girls to pass, aprobar, to the next year, they need to perform, actuar, in front of this woman who comes from the American Academy. Two people come, the woman and another lady who plays the piano. Plays the piano and the girls do ballet. Have you ever taken ballet classes? You have. Me, no, I haven't. All right. But I like ballet. Swan Lake, the Nutcracker Suite, Sleeping Beauty. The exam was held every year for all the girls who wanted to continue with ballet under the supervision of the academy. All right. If they passed this first exam, then they became members of the academy and started officially in the category of elementary 1. Okay. These girls are not members of the academy. However, on Thursday, if they pass the exam, they automatically become members of the American Academy of Dance. And they are given the category of elementary 1. Elemental uno. Okay. Elementary 1. All right. The teacher told the students to go home and to tell their parents that the exam cost $15. Van a ganar dinero con esto. And the membership is $10 a year. So, $25. Denise needs to go home and tell her mother, Nancy, Mom, Mama, Mom, on Thursday there's an exam for the American Academy of Dance. The exam costs $15. And if I pass, I will be a member of the Academy. And the annual dues, la cuota anual, the annual dues is $10. So I need $25, Mom, but I don't want to do the exam. You see, there's a problem. Denise is afraid. She doesn't like exams. All right. And she's afraid and she doesn't want to do the exam. She always gets very nervous. Do you get nervous before exams? Hiciste un examen. Were you nervous? Yeah. Con o sin razón? Sin razón. Yeah. Now, never get nervous. Spanish people get very nervous about exams. Because here the teachers are son muy huesos aquí. The Spanish educational system is more difficult than real life. Real life is less difficult than the Spanish educational system. The American educational system is easy. Yes. But here, and the exams, the teachers, tienen mala idea algunos profes con los exámenes. I can see. Yeah, they do. And so, but Denise is nervous about the exam. Okay, and she doesn't want to do it. She told her mother, I don't want to become a member of the academy. All right. So Nancy has a problem. Nancy wants Denise to continue. Why? Okay, Denise is going to be a tall girl because Philip Johnson, the father, is tall and strong. And Nancy Johnson is tall and strong. The boy, Michael, is very tall and strong. And Denise too. So it's going to be very important for Denise to have good coordination, good grace when she walks. And when you take classes in ballet, it establishes good posture, good movement, graceful movement, good carriage. Buena llevanza, decimos, carriaje, good carriage. So ballet is very good, and especially for people like Denise, who she will probably, here she's 11 years old. She will and now, I don't know how tall she is, but when she's 20 years old, she will probably be 1.78 meters. So she's pretty tall. And so she needs to be elegant. I can see. You need to be elegant. And ballet classes every year give elegance to girls and to boys as well. Yes. I remember when I was running, I was a member of track and field in el atletismo. One of the runners was a bailarín, clásico. And he always ran with incredible grace. I was faster than him, but he was more graceful than me running. Okay, he was a good runner. Okay, so she told her mother she didn't want to become a member because she didn't like to take exams. She said, Mommy, I don't want to be a member of the academy because I don't like to take exams. So Nancy has a dilemma. Nancy told Denise that the teacher thought she had good posture, good potential. She said, Denise, your teacher says you have very good potential. You have very good potential in ballet. Yes. She said you have good technique. Buena técnica. You have good technique. And she said that the exam is very easy. Okay, so the mother is trying to convince her daughter to take the exam. All right. But Denise said, no, I don't want to take the exam. We have a dilemma. We have a problem. The next day, the mother, Nancy, after school, Nancy took Denise to the best shop in Lincoln for ballet shoes. The best shop. Sí, hay tiendas especializadas en estas cosas, ¿sí? And so she took her to the best shop in Lincoln, Nebraska for ballet shoes and ballet equipment. Yeah. Leotards and other things. And so she took her. They bought a pair of beautiful shoes. New ballet shoes. Yeah. And they bought a pair of beautiful shoes and other things. Denise liked the shoes so much that she decided to take the exam. Nancy, the mother, knew that Denise only needed a bit of persuasion in a special way. Solo necesitaba un poco de persuasión de una manera especial. Yeah, to buy beautiful shoes. The mother is very intelligent. Yeah, see. Yeah, she knows how to motivate her daughter. All right, we still have 5 minutes left. Okay, to pick. To pick. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, make him pay. $50 every day. My mother told me to pick this one. Pick a pencil. Any pencil, it doesn't matter. Pick one. Pick one. No, two, no, pick one. Okay. To pick means to choose. Se dice más pick que choose. Choose is a more standard verb, but we use pick. Pick. In fact, many years ago, there was a shop, tienda informática, and said, pick and choose. Elige, escoge. Same thing. All right, pick and choose, pick, to pick. And then we have to pick up, you know. I need to pick it up. I need to pick them up, pick it up, pick them up. To pick up, to pick up. También en el aeropuerto. Te recojo en el aeropuerto mañana. Te recogeré. I'll pick you up tomorrow. What time do you want me to pick you up? What time do you want me to pick you up? What time do you want me to pick him up? A él. Pick him up. Pick him up. Her. What time do you want me to pick her up? Pick her up. Pick her up. Ellos. What time do you want me to pick them up? Pick them up. Them up. La mopa. Them up. The Muppets. To pick them up. Can you pick us up? ¿Cuándo nos puedes recoger mañana? Can you pick us up tomorrow? To pick up. And then to pick is escoger, but también to pick out. To pick something out. Una gran selección muy variada. I want to pick something out for tonight. I have a very special date tonight. I want to pick out a new shirt. To pick is elegir. To pick out is también elegir. I would say the same thing. I don't know the difference. The difference with to pick is, here we have 5 alternatives. Pick one. Okay, this one. All right. 5 alternatives to pick. But to pick out, you have a lot of alternatives and a different variety. Yeah, I'm going to pick something out. I want to buy something today. Yeah. I have money in my pocket and I want to buy something. What? What do you recommend, Marta? Well, I got to. She says, yeah, you go ahead. It's your decision. Okay, well, I need to pick. I'm going to pick something out. I'm going to find something I like. I need to pick out. So to pick. Also a pick is un pico. You know, picos y palas, picks. To use a pick. And also a toothpick is un palillo. Toothpick. Yeah. Many years ago, when I came to Spain, there were toothpicks on every table. ¿Te acuerdas? Yeah. The menu of the day restaurants, there were toothpicks on every table. toothpicks. All right. To pick, to choose, to pick. All right, let's go on to the next one, to pick, and we'll go to grammar, more grammar. But remember, simplicity in grammar. How many times a day do you use the verb escoger? None. Per week? Maybe escoger twice a month. Elegir 4 times a month. So between elegir y escoger, once a week or twice a week. But how often do you say soy, es, está, están, hay que, every minute of the day when you're speaking? And so remember, simplicity in oral grammar. Simplicity. The simple things. See you tomorrow.